Hey there. You might be wondering what's going on. What happened to the other series? Well, I felt like it needed a little spice, so welcome the apocalypse. I'd say it all started out kind of like any other world. You chop down a couple of trees, you get the chest. I happen to have enabled the bonus chest just in case I needed anything else, but it was a fairly normal start to any Minecraft world, really, but it wouldn't stay that way for very long. After getting some basic generic supplies, I decided that I would stop and find somewhere to settle down real quick. Just a small little base, something to start me off good. So, I did. cook that. Oh my god. Wow. Hole was right there. I'm gonna do 8. And a well. Take that as a sign to move under more. There's a bunch of gravel that way. Move this way. What things can I craft with? Oh, deal. down our... At this point, just for the hell of it, I decided to make sure I knew where I was. Just sort of, get my coordinates, just in case I got lost, which, of course, happened, and more than I'd like to admit, but it still came in handy, so I'm happy I did it. After wandering around for a bit, I heard some strange noises. Lo and behold, I had found the first zombie. I then proceeded to slaughter it with no mercy. While out in the woods, I got this little pop up that the blood moon was rising. So I knew I had to get home quick before things got a little nasty out. After safely making it home, I decided to set up and prepare for the worst, closing my doors, opening up the trap at the hallway, and just checking my supplies in general. I decided I wanted to try and wait it out. Maybe it would go away, or I just didn't really think it could be that bad on the first night. Yeah, maybe they'd burn up in the morning or something like normal Minecraft zombies, but I didn't know what these were yet. But I would soon find out. Um, Maybe underground was a bad idea. Jesus. Why are you guys so angry? What? At the peak of the night, when everything was thriving, it seemed, I discovered that they couldn't get through a door if it was placed sideways. It seemed they just could not seem to fathom it with their, what seemed to be old, path tracing, I guess. But needless to say, I would most definitely use that to my advantage later. But for now, it was back to mining. Bright and early the next morning, I decided I'd go out and try and clear it out a bit. You know, see what the carnage is, see how many there is. just get a gauge of the overall situation. But what a sound that seems to be music to my ears. It's like fire, something burning. That's when I realized they were burning up in the sun. Finally, something was going my way. I could not be happier to hear that. Been doing this very long, but I don't want to be limited to a cave the entire. After spending what felt like an entire day clearing out the zombies just at my front door, I realized I wanted more than just some hole in the ground, a mine. I wanted to explore. But then I realized it didn't just feel like I spent the whole day clearing out zombies, doing all that. I had realized it was an entire day that I spent down there, just swinging my sword. And it happened again. Another blood moon. So I figured I had to get through this before finally living my dream to explore in the open plains, the new sights. His first apparent. Leave this single abandoned. Is a sign. After planting my dandelion of faith, decided it was time to get down and dirty again and mess up these zombies. And after all of that, I can finally go out and explore. After a grueling couple of minutes that night, I finally finished up the last few zombies and began to gather my things as I headed off to the new worlds, not stopping until I found a nice flat area to build. Boy, did I not regret that decision. Okay. Okay, we're off. After what felt like merely minutes into my journey across the world, I got the notification again. This time mid crafting, looking for a campfire. It was moderately chilly out. I didn't know if I needed to keep my body temperature up, but oh god, oh god, oh god. Are you serious? We're finding shelter on a nearby treetop. I thought I was safe, but I was corrected very quickly. Okay, so they've managed to get up. I should be safe up here. I hope. I'm happy about that. Because, you can see they've managed to get on the tree line. Not entirely sure how. Oh, okay, yeah, I see now. Well, it seems to have happened, people. They finally evolved. They don't burn in the sun anymore. So, realizing my mistake of not establishing a base sooner, I tried to go find some flat land where I can just build, you know? I can just sit back, build a base, and protect it how I need to. Not how I want to, how I need to. Do things that were necessary and only necessary. Okay, well, I'm getting out of there as fast as possible. Grazing. Perfect time for some food. You give me leather as well? Oh. There's one build time lapse later, and it was time to test the defenses of my glorious newfound base. But big question is, would it actually be as effective as I thought? Well, it's morning. It seems the pit has worked relatively well. I think what I'm going to do. Oh my god. Okay, now that I can hear myself again, what I'm going to do is stand on those trapdoors right over there. If I can't lead everyone into the pit, and well, if I can, I'll go out see if I can't find any resources. But yeah, a volume warning. do a little something like that. I put that there. That there. Almost like the other house. Guess now I can just walk in and get my XP. That's pretty nice. Pretty. Oh, you're over there. Let me help you out there. Oh. You know what? You know what? Yeah. Get your bouncy butt out of here. I can't sprint. This spot is gonna have to work for the time being. Gonna start a mine. After making my supposed necessary modifications to the pit, I realized it had one fatal flaw. I mean, not quite literally, as they could hit me. And, well, what happens next, you'll just have to watch for yourself. That kind of severely failed pilot. Oh, God. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, you know what? I think I'm done for now, so yeah. You guys enjoyed this. You know what to do. Do it. Please. Seriously though, if you did enjoy this video, please do consider subscribing. It helps out a lot. And it really lets me know who enjoys this content and who doesn't.